Welcome to the Bed Eyes channel, where we dive into fascinating topics that might just help you drift off to sleep. Today, I've got something that'll make you question everything you thought you knew about our place in the universe. Are we really alone, or is there something or someone out there watching us? Yep, we're diving into the top 5 most believable alien abduction stories. These tales are so compelling, they might just make you a believer. Buckle up, because things are about to get weird. From mysterious lights in the sky to encounters with otherworldly beings, these stories have it all. Number 5. The Barney and Betty Hill Abduction. In September 1961, Barney and Betty Hill were driving home from a vacation in Canada. It was a quiet night, and the couple was enjoying the serene drive through the New Hampshire countryside. Suddenly, they noticed a strange light in the sky that seemed to follow them. At first, they thought it might be a plane or a satellite, but the light's erratic movements suggested otherwise. They pulled over and saw a massive, silent craft hovering above. The sheer size and silence of the object left them in awe and fear. The next thing they knew, they were 35 miles down the road with no memory of how they got there. It was as if time had skipped a beat, leaving them disoriented and confused. Under hypnosis, they both recalled being taken aboard the craft and subjected to various medical examinations by non-human beings. These beings communicated telepathically, adding another layer of mystery to their experience. Their story was so detailed and consistent, it became the first widely publicized alien abduction case. The Hills' account sparked a wave of interest and fear, making headlines across the globe. Number 4. The Travis Walton Experience. Next up is the Travis Walton case. This story is not just about one man's experience, but involves multiple witnesses, making it one of the most credible abduction stories ever recorded. In 1975, Travis Walton was part of a logging crew in Arizona. The crew was wrapping up a long day of work when they saw a bright light in the forest. One evening, curiosity got the better of Travis, and he decided to investigate, despite his friend's warnings. Travis got out to investigate and was struck by a beam of light from a hovering object. The light lifted him off the ground, leaving his friends in shock. His crew, terrified, drove off but returned to find him gone. They were left with a sense of dread and guilt, unsure of what had just happened. 5 days later, Travis reappeared, disoriented and with no memory of what happened. His sudden return only deepened the mystery. He later recalled being taken aboard a spacecraft and encountering strange beings. These beings performed various tests on him, leaving him with fragmented memories of the ordeal. Multiple polygraph tests and witness testimonies have made this one of the most compelling abduction cases ever. The consistency of the crew's accounts and the results of the polygraph tests have baffled skeptics and believers alike. Number 3. The Pascagoula Incident. In 1973, Charles Hickson and Calvin Parker were fishing on the Pascagoula River in Mississippi. It was a calm evening, perfect for fishing, until the unimaginable happened. Suddenly, a strange craft landed nearby, and 3 robotic creatures with claw-like hands emerged. The sight was so surreal that the men initially thought it was a prank. The beings levitated them aboard the craft and performed examinations. The men described the interior of the craft as cold and metallic, with an eerie silence that amplified their fear. Afterward, they were returned to the riverbank, shaken and confused. The experience left them questioning their sanity and the nature of reality. They reported the incident to the local sheriff, and their story has remained consistent over the years, even under hypnosis. The sheriff's office was inundated with calls and visits from curious locals and media. Number 2. The Allagash Waterway Abduction. In 1976, 4 friends, Jack Weiner, Jim Weiner, Charlie Foltz, and Chuck Rack, went on a camping trip in Maine's Allagash Waterway. They were looking forward to a weekend of fishing, canoeing, and enjoying the great outdoors. While night fishing, they saw a bright light that seemed to follow them. The light was so intense that it illuminated the entire area, making it look like daytime. The next thing they knew, they were back at their campsite, but the fire they had just lit was completely burned out, indicating hours had passed. This time, lapse left them bewildered and anxious. Under hypnosis, all 4 recalled being taken aboard a spacecraft and subjected to medical examinations. Their descriptions of the craft and the beings were strikingly similar, adding credibility to their story. The consistency of their stories and multiple corroborating witnesses make this case particularly intriguing. The Allagash abduction remains one of the most well-documented and compelling cases in UFO history. Number 1. The Frederick Valentich disappearance. Last but not least, we have the mysterious case of Frederick Valentich. This story is unique because it involves a trained pilot and an unexplained disappearance. In 1978, this Australian pilot was on a training flight when he reported a strange craft flying above him. The object was unlike anything he had ever seen, and he struggled to describe it to air traffic control. His final transmission described the object as not an aircraft. He mentioned that it was hovering and moving erratically, defying the laws of physics. Then radio contact was lost. The sudden silence was chilling, leaving air traffic controllers and his family in a state of panic. Despite an extensive search, neither Frederick nor his plane were ever found. The disappearance remains one of aviation's greatest mysteries. Some believe he was taken by extraterrestrials, as his encounter fits the pattern of other abduction stories. The lack of evidence and the strange circumstances have fueled endless speculation. There you have it, folks. 5 alien abduction stories that just might make you look twice at the night sky. These tales challenge our understanding of reality and push the boundaries of what we consider possible. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, these tales are sure to spark your curiosity. They remind us that the universe is vast and full of mysteries waiting to be explored. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more mysteries that will keep you wondering. Your support helps us bring you more incredible stories from the unknown. Until next time, keep your eyes to the skies. Who knows what you might see?